We are back attack with more pack attack, and we've got a very big one in store today. But let's get all the housekeeping out of the way first, and let's look back at last episode, which is at 29 likes right now, so that's going to give us an automatic 2,900 stubs to go towards our packs after the game. And we have the stub bank, which got another 4,712 stubs added, plus an extra 7,446 from a 6.2% interest rate, which brings us all the way up to 127,540 stubs in the bank. And we're spending a chunk of that today because we got both the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby packs in the shop since the last episode, and both of these came with the one cheaper option like the draft pack, albeit not quite as cheap. But we bought one of each of those, but that's not where the significant chunk of stubs we're spending today is coming from, because we also had a flash sale in the shop, and the only round of that flash sale that I consider to be worth it for this pack attack squad was spending 65,000 stubs on a guaranteed rare round player from one of these three All-Star Week packs. And this is a choice pack of all the options from the rare rounds from all three of these packs, so I get to choose whichever one of these guys that I want. So all three of these packs, the rare round plus the two 5,000 stub packs, that's costing us 75,000 stubs from the bank, so that might be the most we've spent from the bank yet this year at one time. I don't have my spreadsheet set up to do the exact math, but we have a little over 50,000 stubs remaining now. But real quick before we open these, there was a few more things I wanted to mention. The first one being anyone who said something about it seemed to be on board with lowering the post-game pack wheel down to 20,000 stubs, and I was leaning that way anyway. So now if we choose to spin a wheel after a game and use our post-game stubs on it, it's costing us 20k instead of 25. But the other thing that I realized after last episode was this all-star collection. This is how you get a wild card slot here in season 2, and it's really easy to get. You only need to collect 6 cards and you get that wild card slot. And I know I mentioned way back at the start of season 2 that I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to implement the wildcard slots as we earned them. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to earn any. But then I had the thought of maybe putting that wildcard slot on a wheel, and if we land on it, we can use it. And then retroactively putting some of our season 1 guys on our 40-man roster, and then that would be how we bring them back to the team once we land on that wildcard slot on the wheel. But then I was thinking about it, and I remembered that when we transitioned to season 2, I sold all of those cards. So it didn't really feel right to me to all of a sudden bring one back that I sold and made stubs on to go towards the bank. So the only season 1 card I would legitimately be able to bring back is this 89 overall Billy Wagner, because this card you couldn't sell. There was no quick sell value, nothing, because it was, from the program. So then that was making me think I don't really want to put the wild card as a spot on the wheel if all we can do anyway is add an 89 overall. But then it kind of hit me. We got all of these guys in that one pack. So like we earned the 6 cards that we needed to do this collection and get that wild card slot purely from what we earned in pack attack. And if you think about like the ranked program and the ranked rewards and all that, those are other things that we earn purely from what we do in pack attack. And those things I let myself use. So I figure I'll just collect 6 of these guys, unlock this wild card slot, and we can just go ahead and add Billy Wagner to the team right now. So I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if this is kind of a step too far. If you guys don't think this is a legit way to add a card to the team, because technically, we stopped using Billy Wagner. He wasn't on a 40-man roster because a 40-man roster didn't exist. So we're kind of pulling him from nowhere, really. But I'm going to put him on the team for today. And if enough you guys don't like this move, we'll get rid of him. We'll think of some other way to use the wild card. But for now, adding another 89 overall lefty, that's kind of huge. Not as huge as ripping into these. Not as huge, though, as ripping into these 3 packs, which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to open these 2 first, and then that way we'll know better what I can actually take from the rare round. So let's just start with the All-Star Game pack. I would not be upset with a base round, and we do get the base round. I'm not upset by this because we get our new best relief pitcher, and it's going to be very tough to top Suarez as our best relief pitcher no matter who comes out. So that is a good upgrade for me. The only bad thing is that just means our streak of base rounds continues, and that's like 4 or 5 in a row now. So let's see if we can snap that streak here with the Derby pack. What do we got? And nope, streak's alive. We get another base round. The guy I was pretty set on taking from this one was Gunnar Henderson, though. Lefty bat. I mean, they all have the 115 power, but Gunner's got good contact against righties. He's also got like the best fielding of the group, and he's got some speed. So probably like the most all-around guy we can actually get from this pack. So now on to the rare round pack, and I can just open it here because we know who's going to be in it. There's no finding out what round we pull. And honestly, this is a very tough decision. It's a good thing I made up my mind before I started recording today, because if not, I would have been sitting here for a long time. But really for me, it comes down to a top 3 of this Jarren Duran, Teoscar Hernandez, and Juan Soto, because Juan Soto, we know what his live series has done for me. It's been insane. This Teoscar card might be one of the best hitters in the game right now, next to Babe Ruth. But the one that I think I'm going with might not be a surprise to you guys if you know what I have valued throughout this year when it comes to center field, and I think I'm going with Jarren Duran, because look at what he brings to the table. This is near Kiermaier levels of fielding. 90 fielding, 94 reaction, 99 speed, but he's got the bat too. Great contact both ways, 125 power, 125 clutch. This has to be the pick for me. This has to be the most valuable card, at least for my team, out of that pack. All right, so then this is what the team's looking like with those upgrades. We got Duran out in center. I put Gunnar at first. He's got a secondary position of first base, so he slots in pretty nicely there. And then Suarez down there in the bullpen, our new, I don't know if I want to call him closer, but he's definitely our #1 arm. We were also a little lefty heavy, so I wanted to get Bobby Witt Jr. back in the starting lineup, and to do that, I have to move Trevor Story to second base because neither Witt or House have a secondary of second. I also called Ellie back up from the 40-man roster because we were one live series card short of now the tier 2 boost for Castillo, so I wanted to make sure we still got that. And then when it comes to our 40-man roster situation, it's actually completely full now. We've got 14 cards here now down in the minor leagues on this roster. So 26 plus 14, that's 40. So now is again when we'll have to start, getting rid of players and thinking about things when we do add new players. But I am so excited to get into a game with these new guys and see what they bring to the table here, because we got to extend our winning streak. We're up to 10 in a row now. We're up to double digits. If we can keep on this pace and keep flying up the leaderboards, who knows where we'll be able to get to. The starting pitching, though, is definitely becoming the main weakness of this team, though, because we still got to throw live series Ranger Suarez out there today, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to make sure we still got the tier 2 boost. I wanted Suarez to be as good as he could be, but there's just not starting pitching really in like any of these new packs we got. Obviously there wouldn't be any in the Home Run Derby pack, but the All-Star Game pack didn't give us any, and I think there's only 2 total out of the draft pack. So I don't know where we're going to get our starting pitching from. I guess it's going to be out of wheel spins, or if we get lucky out of other packs, we'll have to see. And I went first pitch swinging with Duran. I really shouldn't have done that. I was clearly still distracted about what I was talking about. Now he threw away at bat with our new hitter. There we go. We can't miss that. Hanging slurve right down the middle, and Story is getting himself extra bases. Would have been a lot nicer if he did that after Duran got himself on, if I was actually paying full attention. And Tibbs, that's not going to get down. Yeah, I knew I was way out in front of that. That's tough. 3-1 count, you get your fastball pretty much right down the middle. It's okay. We got Gunnar in his first AB. No way. How is that? No. I won't say that that was some amazing swing or anything, but good timing, and it was at least touching the inner PCI, and we're calling that a foul pop-up to the catcher? I don't know. Okay, there we go. He's just looking with his leadoff Jarren Duran. And his Bobby Witt's rolling over to my Bobby Witt at short. Man, I did not really pay attention at all to this guy's lineup as we were loading into the game. But he's throwing out the 99 Duran, the 99 Witt, and now the 99 Teoscar. 1, 2, 3. This dude is loaded. How am I going to shut him down with Ranger Suarez? And we got him a little late on it. First time seeing Duran. I mean, he didn't really have to run that down. That wasn't anything impressive. Anybody's making that play in center. I want to see him test his range. Witt, is that getting to the gap? That is an easy double in the gap to lead it off. That is what we want to see. Let's actually bring him around to score, though, unlike Story. Soto following it up with a base hit. I can't send him. Not even with 99 speed. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll take it. Are we going to score the 50 speed? I think we will, and we'll get a triple on it. And that is, I guess, how we're taking a 2-run lead. That's at least going to be another run. I don't know how far that's going. Oh, it's just going to go. Okay. Samuel Basayo, if that's even how you pronounce the name, because I never looked it up. Ooh, man, I thought I actually, like, hit that well, and then I heard the sound off the bat, and that's not going anywhere. All right, Duran's second chance, and I'm actually fully paying attention this time. And he's also making it sound like he's hitting a T-ball. Oh, I'm already getting frustrated. I wanted to be hitting shots with this new Duran card. I guess I just need to be patient. He'll come around. Oh, man. 3 straight weak pop flies after 4 runs to start the inning. Really? I wanted to build on that momentum. All right, but no, that was actually huge to get a nice, big early lead for Suarez on the mound, because at any point, this guy is going to start hitting him. I'm sure of it. And, well, there might be where it starts. All right, I'm going to plan like he's going on the second pitch. So no slide step here. He's staying put. I wish I would have thrown a strike. Oh, we know he's going off for sure. That was a very slow slide step. Was it not? He took the lead. I held it for a beat longer, so he took a step back, and that gave him a bad jump, but that still felt like it took forever to get to the plate. Oh, I threw the pitch too soon. He took a lead off a second. We could have picked him off. I also kind of just glossed over the fact that that was a perfect swing ground out. So he definitely is figuring out the hitting already, and I'm just getting lucky. Oh, when we get him out in front, couldn't hold up on the 12-6. That was a perfect pitch in that spot. And the rollover. Gunner's got it at first. We keep him scoreless. I'm not getting any exit velo anymore. Even with a slightly better swing that time. Nothing off the bat. Gotta go back to hitting line drives. Or maybe not with Gunner, because he's got the power. Okay, I thought that was gonna get through, man. Really? And, well, that was a better swing, but you know he's gonna make that diving play. I was too close to him at second for him not to. Okay, I don't like that he swung, and I also don't like that he was kind of on it, but I'll take it. If he's going to keep getting unlucky with lineouts and hard hit balls, then sure. Oh, and that one's not quite close enough to any of our defenders. I don't think he's going to take off with Bohm, though. Well, he took a lead with him, though, making me think about it. I would have tried to pick him off, and now I can't hit my spot with Suarez. Dude! Oh, that might be 2. 99 speed, though. We got him. Nice. Out of another inning. Oh, dude, come on. What is it going to take to get a hit again? I'm making good swings. That's a good swing. I know the shift's there, and if it's not, it's a hit. But even with that swing, it was only 90 off the bat. I mean, I know I'm late. I know I'm a little under that, but there's just nothing coming off the bat here. After the home run, a full time through the order again at this point. That was the last hard hit ball. And he's not hitting it hard again. I know, again, not a great pitch to swing at, but a really nice swing. Probably should be coming off the bat more than 81. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. Maybe I'm just complaining to complain for really no reason. But it just, the ball feels dead off the bats all of a sudden. All right, I'll take that. I wanted the punch out. We got him to chase a 12-6. All right, we got it. He didn't hit that weak enough like I did with Brady House. Oh, and what a spot from Suarez. He actually hit it. He's pitching pretty good, actually. That one hammered. There's another one. I mean, even Boog says that one hammered off the bat, and it's only 89. It's like he's even confused. And I'm just late, man. I feel like I'm in my own head at this point. It's a good thing I have the lead that I have, because with how I'm all of a sudden hitting, who knows if I'm going to add on to it. Yep, and then I roll over first pitch. Like, what am I swinging at? All right, I mean, hey, we're keeping it weak off of his bat, too, for the most part. Aside from a couple unlucky lineouts that he did hit hard, it's not like he's been doing that great either. All right, right, that one's a nice little line drive base hit, though, and he'll probably take off with Tatis, too. Okay, I went with the slide step. We got him out in front of it, so I guess it worked even if he didn't take off. Okay, got away with one big time there. Left that cutter right down the middle, but fortunately he was late, and we get out of another inning, leaving another runner on base. I mean, that one's hit a little harder. I think that's gonna, yeah, it's dying at the wall. I was definitely under that, though. So 98 off the bat when I was that far under it. Maybe the ball is livening up again. There we go. There's a perfect swing. You know that's going to come off the bat with something. That might be, I think that's the first hit since the second inning. And a rollover gets past Ellie. I think he dove too quick. I think if he waited, took one more step, and then dove, he might have been able to get that. And Soto, that's got to go, right? That's got to go, right? Juan Soto just over the wall into the first row. I thought he got so much more of that. It was 384. I guess it's just deep out there to right. And that might do it. Yep, he's out of here. Walk off from Soto. So we do it again, man. After one game of the offense slipping a little bit, last episode, we got right back on. You know, we did have a little bit of trouble there for a bit, but in the end, that's a 7 spot in 6 innings to get the win. We go up to a 688 rating, so we're going to be entering Hall of Fame territory very soon here, if not already. Suarez gets up to parallel 2, but another win in the books, and let's see how much we get from it. The hitting is going to be making us 8,000 stubs. We're going to add on 6,000 from the pitching. The bonus category coming in with another 6,588. We're on an 11 game winning streak, and we now have 2 parallel 1s, 4 2s, and 3 3s, and that puts our multiplier at times 1.215. So that's all going to give us a final stub count of 25,014, and that regardless would be enough to spin us a post-game wheel. But since we knocked the price down by 5,000 stubs, we also get 3 show packs on top of it. But let's go ahead and spin this wheel before we open those. Let's see what we get here. Remember, we have everything from season 2 on this wheel. It's not broken down by chapters, so there's still the worst options here. That's part of the reason why we knocked the price down. So let's spin it. What do we got here? Are we going to be getting another upgrade today? Look at that, we are. There really might not have been a much better option we could have landed on than this pack, and technically we're saving what, 10k because we just pulled it for 20 basically. All right, so let's rip into our 3 show packs first, see if we get lucky in these 2. First one gives us a gold jersey and a silver. Second of the 3, and we get another silver player. That's good luck in show pack terms. Last one, and yep, that's more like it. All right, but this is definitely the main event here. We get another shot at another all-star game pack, and we get one more chance to break our base round streak. So can we do that in today's episode? No more base rounds, and we get another base round. And I don't know, as good as David Fry is, I feel like if we have a chance to pick up a relief pitcher, even one that's not all that flashy like Kirby Yates, I mean, he's still a 95. He's still got max hits, Ks, and clutch. Not a great pitch mix. It's not like he throws super hard, but I still think this has to be the pick when we still have silvers in that bullpen. So there we go. Another great episode in the books. We add a bunch of new upgrades. Unfortunately, not as many good as they could have been because we keep pulling base rounds, but Jarren Duran's going to be huge. I mean, a 99 overall with 41 days remaining in the season, and he's probably going to be one of the better 99 overalls there's ever going to be this season when it comes to center field. So we locked him up, and we'll have him for a very long time. But again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button to add your 100 stubs towards the next episode. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying Pack Attack. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you next time.